What's up guys, Jeff from Sorta Healthy here. Today I'm reviewing the AFPA, or the American Fitness Professionals and Associates Holistic Nutrition Certification. This is their base nutrition certification, and it competes against NASM CNC, or Certified Nutrition Coach, ISSA's Nutritionist, NCI, and PN Level 1 courses, as well as a few others. AFPA has been around since 1994, but I hadn't really heard about them until recently. As I've been reviewing different nutrition courses, a good number of you have been asking what I think about AFPA in the comments. Well, Alexis and I recently went through everything in this holistic nutrition course and passed the exam, and in doing that, we have some interesting things to report back to all of you. So what did we like about the holistic nutrition certification course from AFPA? What did we dislike? How does it compare to all of the other different nutrition certification course options? By the end of this video, you will have answers to all of those questions, as well as a few more that we'll uncover along the way. Before talking about the pros and cons of this holistic nutrition course, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. That support really helps us out and allows me to keep making free trainer education content for all of you. Thank you so much everyone, moving right along now. So let's kick things off on a positive note. The first pro of this course is the design or format. The Holistic Nutritionist course is very well laid out. Each module has a video presentation, easy to read text, and downloads. Depending on the module, there are also interactive learning tools. Small quizzes, flashcards, real-life scenarios, and slideshows all help you confirm the things you learned and apply them. AFPA really challenges the learner to take the information presented and actually use it, which is a nice change up from some other courses. They provide tons of handouts, guides, and the presentation slides to download and use both during and after the course. These are really helpful for reviewing before the final exam and for use during the Capstone Project. We'll get to what that is later. The AFPA website or interface is easy to use, everything is simple. The course itself is very straightforward as well. There's no cutesy fonts or pages of useless information or really anything you don't need. Simple and effective is good, and that's what you're getting here. The info presented is also very up to date and includes studies from up to last year. It's not all good news though, and my first con is what is actually holistic about this course? Is it really holistic or all-encompassing? Minus a module or two about herbs and other holistic methodologies, this is pretty similar to every other nutritionist course. I'm not sure what I was expecting in this regard, but I guess it was more. Most of the chapters in this course were normal nutrition basics, macronutrients, micronutrients, nutrition for special populations, etc. Modules 5 and 6 focus on functional foods, botanicals, supplementation, and holistic health and wellness. Despite those titles, they're pretty normal in terms of recommendations and information. Just for clarification, normal doesn't mean bad. Also included are things like prioritizing mental health, sleep, movement, and helping clients not get scammed by slimy supplement salespeople. Module 9 is the holistic coaching process, although in my opinion their ideas of holistic coaching are really just best practices. It doesn't differ much from how I've seen nutrition taught pretty much anywhere else. Again, this isn't bad, it's all just pretty standard. The ability to call yourself a holistic nutritionist may be noteworthy, but I guess that depends on you and your clientele. I think if the makers of this course really wanted things to be more holistic, they should have included something similar to PN's portion control guide. Something different but similar to that would make this feel more complete. More on that soon. Also, if you're going to claim to be holistic and talk about supplements and botanicals, maybe focus in on some of the most popular ones a little more. I saw very little on caffeine or creatine, for example, which is weird considering how prevalent they are and how likely you are to get questions about them as a coach. The second pro of this course is that it has a hands-on component, a capstone project that must be completed and graded before taking the final exam. Besides NCI, this is the only nutrition course I've taken that requires you to actually use the information right away. The capstone isn't super difficult, but it does take some time to complete if you do it correctly. They require 2 coaching sessions with 2 clients, so 4 total, and all of the accompanying notes. The capstone does require you to recall what you learned and apply it through about 28 pages of notes and coaching plans. This is where the downloads I mentioned earlier really come in handy. AFPA provides all the tools including checklists, soap note pages, motivational interviewing techniques, and other handouts to help you complete the project. Upon submitting your capstone project, they say to allow for up to 2 weeks for grading, but for us it only took 2 days. This may just depend on how many people are taking the course at any given time. They do provide actual written feedback, feedback, so it's not just a submit and automatically pass type situation. While completing a project does obviously take extra time, it's a great way to show two things. One, you actually learn something, and two, you know how to apply it. Anyone can take and pass an exam, especially one that's not proctored, which, yeah, none of these nutrition ones are. There's no doubt that this up to 28-page practical project will force you to practice creating better nutrition plans that can be used with real clients. In some ways, this feels more similar to an actual college course than the competitors, which is good. The second con of this course is a slight lack of practicality. The Capstone Project helps things a bit here, but not entirely. Basically, when it comes to practicality, it isn't as bad as I've seen in some other courses. I'm looking at you, ISA, NASM, even PN to a lesser extent. That said, there's still no doubt that this course could have benefited from more practical scenarios. Really, I'm talking about case studies, but there's a few layers to this. They focus on goal setting a lot with clients, but I often found the explanation of how to get clients to set goals a little too vague. For example, client A walks through your door, they want to lose 20 pounds, so we use SMART goals to help them figure out how they should go about doing that. AFPA really likes SMART goals, by the way. From there, AFPA does a good job telling you what questions to ask this person, but they only do an okay job at telling you roughly how many calories this client should be looking to reduce weekly to hit that 20 pounds of weight lost in a reasonable time frame. Most clients want to lose fat mass. That's far and away the number one thing that people will hire you for. Of course, some people will be more focused on gaining weight, muscle mass in particular. In either scenario, calorie modification or portion modification, if you want to look at it like they do over in precision nutrition land, is a huge component of the job. Keeping tabs on macros, particularly protein amounts, is obviously big there too, but I think they did a pretty good job with macro stuff for the most part. Long story short, more case study examples where you have a pretend client looking to lose or gain weight, and then an imaginary coach giving them caloric or portion controlling advice on how to get the desired outcome would have been great to have. It's not like there's nothing like that here, but considering how big a part of the job this is, there should have been more. My last pro of this course is the ability to register with different organizations after completion. So according to the AFPA website, the Holistic Nutritionist Certification Program curriculums fully meet the American Association of Drugless Practitioners, so it does allow you to become a board-certified nutrition professional. Doing this program also makes you eligible to apply for the American Natural Wellness Coach or the American Association of Natural Wellness Practitioners board certification, so either one of those. Same goes for the Federation of Holistic Therapists or the International Practitioners of Holistic Medicine. All things you can apply for once you've done this course. And as far as I know, you can't apply for these titles or accreditations with typical nutrition certifications. This is actually pretty unique to AFPA and this Holistic Nutritionist certification. All of these certifications or titles do cost additional fees, but if having those accreditations are important to you, it's pretty cool to have the option to go after them. If you're going to be doing a good amount of nutrition coaching, I could see any of these titles on your resume being pretty helpful. That said, I do want to make it clear that attaining any of these doesn't give you any extra abilities. Unless you're a registered dietitian, there will be a decent number of things that do fall outside your scope of practice. I went over scope of practice in my last nutrition video reviewing Precision Nutrition Level 1, by the way. I'd highly recommend checking that one out too. By the way, credit where it's due, AFPA broke down scope of practice better than I've seen in probably any nutrition certification thus far. That definitely makes me happy. The last and biggest con of this course is the price. You'll pay $800 to $1,000 for it depending on what sales AFPA is running. At the time of this video being released, you can purchase the Holistic Nutrition Certification course for $840 US. The main courses competing with this one, the NASM CNC, NCI, and PM Level 1, and the ISSA Nutritionist, well, these are the approximate price ranges for these comparable courses. So AFPA is on the pricier side, only NCI is more expensive, and their price fluctuates all over the damn place, so it's possible even they could be cheaper than AFPA if you're okay with wheeling and dealing with some of their somewhat slimy salespeople. So why is AFPA's Holistic Nutrition course more expensive? Well, like NCI actually, there's that Capstone Project that needs to be graded by an actual person. Anytime you have a real person grading you or critiquing your work, well, you can bet the price of that is going to be quite a bit more expensive. In a way, you could argue that this person ends up being a bit of a mentor figure. Also, like we said earlier, completing this AFPA course does allow you to sit for other tests, titles, really accreditations, I guess is the best word, so that does carry some extra value. I guess the question is, do these two things provide $300 of value over these three courses? For the average personal trainer, probably not, but for someone looking to do a lot of nutrition coaching, this might be totally worth it. Overall, this course was good, much better than I was expecting. So yeah, if you're looking for nutrition coaching to be a big part of your business or income, this is one to consider. All of these extra titles and the experience of this longer project make a lot more sense in that case. All things considered, the AFPA Holistic Nutrition course is about as good as these two, meaning it's good but has a few flaws or things missing, but it does certainly have a place in the field. For right now, I'd only possibly recommend it over these two courses if you're planning on having nutrition coaching being one of your main offerings. For everyone, but especially those still unsure of what nutrition course to buy, my next video will be the one for you to watch. I'm going to be comparing and contrasting all the biggest nutrition certifications, and I will break down which course is the best in several different categories. I've been building up to this next video for over a year now, so I'm glad it's only right around the corner. Which course is the best value for the cost? Which one is best for the average personal trainer? What's the best course for someone looking to do more nutrition coaching than anything else? Those are the sorts of questions I'll answer in the next one. Make sure to check it out. In the meantime, I'm going to put this AFPA Holistic Nutrition certification at a B-. It's a good course on the same level as these two, PN Level 1 and the NASM CNC, but it's $300 more than those, so even though it has a few extra bells and whistles, it's only going to be worth the extra cash for a relatively small minority of you watching. Do any of you have any questions or comments about any nutrition certification, including AFPA's? If so, leave those in the comments down below. If you think AFPA's course is a good fit for you, use our link for it down below as well. Using that link does help to support the Sorta Healthy channel at no extra cost to you. On your way out of here, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, as both of those things do very much help to support us, and that does allow me to create more free content for all of you. Thanks for watching, everyone, and until next time, stay sorta healthy.